So, you might look at this right here and think there's nothing special, right? I'm just standing here in front of an inactive player. But guess what? That inactive player is me. Yes, I'm playing two different accounts at the exact same time in Call of Duty Mobile on the same device. And you guys can too. Let's see how it's done. If you ever had the burning desire to play Call of Duty Mobile on two different accounts on the same device, well, this is the video for you. Now, a lot of people might think that this is kind of stupid and there's really no reason to do this, but this is going to be a very good thing to have for someone who makes content for YouTube, for example. You may be able to actually have two different accounts on the private server at the exact same time. You get a new weapon. You can test how many headshots, how many body shots, how many foot shots it takes to kill that enemy player. You don't have to worry about other people killing you and getting in the way. You just have your two different accounts, and that's it. No worries at all. It's very cool. And if you're ever somebody who just wanted to maybe explore a map or anything along those lines freely without any other player interruption, this is for you. It's very simple, and I wanted to do this video to help some of the people, specifically the content creators out there for Call of Duty Mobile. This video is meant to be a help to you guys, so I would greatly appreciate if it does and you learn something new to leave a like down below. And if you're somebody who's not going to use this, please leave a like and share this to somebody who you think will benefit from this video, because I can guarantee there are quite a lot of people out there who will find this useful, specifically, again, as I said, if they make content on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel for more Call of Duty Mobile videos coming out very, very soon. With that being said, let's get into this. All right, my friends, so here we are now on my Android device's home screen. Now, as you can see here, I have Call of Duty already installed, but there is another app that you're going to need to install, most likely two different apps. What this whole premise is behind exactly what I'm showing you guys is something called two accounts or parallel space or anything along those lines. There are many different apps out there when you search two accounts. Parallel Space is the most popular one with over 100 million downloads, so there's a good chance at least somebody watching this video has probably heard of that. Strange thing though, it doesn't work for me. That specific app doesn't work for me, and the one that does is one called Two Accounts Dual Space. So that is the one I am recommending for you guys to download after you watch this video. If it doesn't work for you personally, again, there are many different ones out there. Download and test them and see which one works for you. So when you open this up for the very first time, you're going to be presented with this screen right here. You're going to add more apps, and Call of Duty Mobile is going to be the one that you are going to check. Or if you wanted to do this with anything else, you can, because you can have two different accounts at the same time with anything out there. So say, for example, you wanted to have two different Free Fire accounts or two different messages accounts. Maybe you have WhatsApp, for example, but you have a work account and a private account, and you can do that using this app. Pretty helpful. But let's go back now. Let's click Enable, Allow, and you'll see Call of Duty right there. When you click on Call of Duty, what it's probably going to do is not exactly what it's going to do for me, because I've already installed this. You're going to need to install a second app, okay? And it's because Call of Duty is a 32-bit app on your Android device. You're going to need to install Two Account Helper, which you see right here. It's very simple. Just search Two Accounts Helper. This will allow you to run 32-bit games just like Call of Duty Mobile. After you install that, that's good. It's working. What you can do now is click on Call of Duty, click Allow, 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 and it's going to open up Call of Duty on a cloned account. This is not the Call of Duty app. This is a clone. Okay, so when you open this up, here's a couple of things to note, all right? I like to use guest accounts. I don't know why. I've already lost one account when I have a guest account. You probably either have a Google account or a Facebook account. If you have a Google account, my best suggestion is for your second account to create a Facebook account. That way it's pretty easy to tell which one you're logging into. Or if you have two accounts already, just choose whatever one is your second account, whatever one you want on this cloned version. Don't sign into your main account on the cloned version. That wouldn't make sense. Sign into your second account on this cloned version. So I'm going to click confirm. For me personally, I've already signed in. So it's automatically going to log me into that second account. You're going to be on that screen where it says guest, Call of Duty, Facebook, something like that. And then you can choose whatever one you want and then log into that second account. Or if you've never created a second account before, create that account, go through the tutorial, and then you'll be presented with your screen right here. So at this point in time, as you can see, I have my 2 different accounts. If I scroll a little bit over this way, I have my other accounts. I can disconnect from the server now and I can go back. As you can see, this account is in the process of going back over to the main screen, whereas this other account is already on the main screen, and I'm actually friends with my other accounts as well, as you can see right there. I created this one, Exotic on FB, which is online right now, and that is this one right here. Now listen closely. If you are a content creator, this is where things are going to get interesting, right? Maybe you're somebody who really likes to review different weapons in Call of Duty Mobile, and you might want to do this for other games as well, right? It's really difficult to get an accurate description of exactly how powerful a weapon is if you're going in multiplayer matches. Because what happens if you're testing out a weapon and you just happen to have every single person that you encounter already be low on health? You're going to think that the weapon is way better than it actually is. So by doing this, what you can do is you can actually test it out in a private server, and it's very simple. All you need to do is go over to your friends, or actually rather go over to your multiplayer on whatever your main account is. I'm going to click multiplayer. I'm going to click private, and then I'm going to invite my other account. So invite friends. And I'm going to invite this one right here. It's going to only give you a couple of seconds to accept, but you can go back over to your other account, accept. You're now ready on your second account. Go over to your main account, click start, and now you've started a private match with no other people. If you really wanted to, you could put a password if you have a lot of friends. That way they don't join. I basically have no friends on these accounts, so I don't really have to worry about a bunch of people joining in. But hey, so here we go. We're in the pre-match. If you're stuck on a pre-match screen, just go over to the other one. You have to have both accounts load into the game, get past this frontline, yada yada screen like I have right here. And then after it puts you onto the map, you can select your loadouts, go over to your other accounts, resume, select your loadouts, and there you go. You have now activated this match here. And this is cool, right? Because say, for example, you're in maybe like some type of clan match or something like that. I don't really know what you could do, but say there's more people on the other, in the other clan than your clan. You can create some second accounts to fill in the gaps so random people don't join in, and then you can actually have a true clan match. Just say like, hey, the guy that's going to hide in the corner over here is not going to be the one that you kill. But this is my other account. And say if I'm a content creator now, what I can do is, oh, wow, look at this brand new M4 that just came out. I'm going to review and see and, exactly how powerful this thing actually is. So if you were to get headshots, it is a 4-shot headshots, and you guys can see that now. And then once you actually kill your other accounts, resume, it'll show that killing message, respawn, invincible, and we're back here again on our second accounts. Then you can test out your body shots. Or actually, I should probably do it on my other one since the respawn is very close. Gonna take a second. There we go. And then we can test out the body shots, for example. So you can see, okay, it's a 5-shot body shot in that scenario. Go back to your other one. And then it's just a simple process. If you're making content, obviously you're not going to go through that whole hassle of respawning, showing all that. It's just a very nice, easy way to see how weapons perform, to practice. And it's just something that I think some people will enjoy and like having on their device. Now, I would go pretty far to say that you're going to need a decent device in order to run this properly, because you are running 2 games at the same time. So if you have something like this little tiny thing right here, that's probably not going to be a phone that's going to be able to run this at all, right? You're going to need a decent phone in order to run this. So something like that is going to work pretty well. So keep that in mind. But if you're a content creator, you're going to have at least a decent phone anyways. Otherwise, you weren't able to screen record to begin with. So I don't know. But that's basically it. That, gets the whole general idea of what you can exactly do. I'll have links down below in the description of exactly what you need to download. I would highly recommend trying this out just to see what it's like. You can go into private matches, see the maps. Maybe you'll really appreciate Call of Duty and all the design and everything a little bit more when you're in private matches. But yeah, that's basically it. I really hope it helped some of you guys out. If it did, I would greatly appreciate a like rating down below. Comment down below what other Call of Duty mobile tips and tricks you'd like me to do, and let me know down below some things that you might have seen this being used for. That's basically it though, so subscribe to the channel for more Call of Duty mobile tips and tricks videos coming out very, very soon. You'll be very excited for the future videos coming out on this channel. I have a lot of great ideas. Gonna tell you guys that much. But yeah, that's it guys. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode.